5 jobs, 5 goodbyes, 1 new beginning. I didn't lose these jobs because I didn't care. I lost them because my English couldn't keep up. But every goodbye taught me something, and every mistake shaped the woman I'm becoming. My name is Sarah. I came to a new country with big dreams. I had a suitcase full of clothes and hope. I got a job at a fast food place. It wasn't fancy, but I was proud. I called my mom. "I have a job," I said. She smiled through the phone. "Good, baby. Keep going." I didn't know one small word could change everything. My first day. I stood behind the counter. My hands were shaking. I kept saying in my head, "Hello, welcome. May I take your order?" The place was loud. Kids were crying. People talked fast. I tried to listen. Some spoke clearly, some didn't. One man said, "Double cheeseburger, no pickles." I got it. A woman said, "Small fries and a Sprite." I smiled. I did it. But not every day was easy. Some days the words felt like waves, too fast, too many. I smiled, but inside I was lost. The napkin day. It was my 3rd week. I felt better. I knew the menu. I knew where the ketchup was. A man came. He didn't smile. He said, 2 cheeseburgers, large fries, and extra napkins. I heard cheeseburgers. I heard fries. But napkins? What was that? I thought he said ketchup. So I gave him ketchup. He looked at me. "I said napkins, not ketchup." I froze. "I'm sorry, napkins?" He got angry. "You work here and don't know napkins?" My face got hot. My manager came. "Sarah, come to the back." The quiet talk. My manager didn't yell, but his words hurt. "Sarah, you work hard, but your English is a problem." I said, "I'm trying." He said, "We need speed. We need confidence." I said, "I can learn." He looked sad. "I know, but we have to let you go." Let me go? That sounds soft, but it means you're fired. No job, no money. I said, "Okay." The apron stayed on. I walked home, still wearing my apron. Maybe I wanted to feel like I still had a job. At home, I sat on my bed. I searched napkin. It said, "A small paper or cloth to clean your hands or mouth." So simple. I cried. One word changed everything. That day, I learned something big. One word can change your life. No one asked, "Do you need help?" No one said, "Let's learn together." They just said goodbye. But I also learned my English wasn't bad. It was just not ready. Like a muscle, it needed practice. That night, I made a promise. A new goal. I looked in the mirror. Sarah, I said, next time someone says napkin, you'll know, and you'll smile with confidence. That was my first step, not just to get a better job, but to become a better me. 2. I didn't know blinds. Quiet work, loud lessons. Night jobs are calm. No noise, no people, just me, my mop, and my thoughts. That's why I liked cleaning. No talking, just work. Sweep, wipe, repeat. But even quiet jobs need English, because if you don't understand the words, you might clean everything except the one thing that matters. This is how I lost my second job. Not because I was lazy, not because I was late, but because I didn't know one word: blinds. The building was mine at night. I worked in a big office building. Glass doors, shiny floors. People worked there in the day. At night, it was empty. It was mine. I liked that. I wore gloves. I pushed my cart. I had a checklist. Vacuum carpets. Check. Empty trash. Check. Clean mirrors. Check. Dust the blinds. Blinds? I read the word again. Blinds? Blunds? I didn't know it. I thought maybe it was a mistake, so I skipped it. I guessed wrong. Each room had many things: chairs, tables, lamps, shelves. I cleaned them all. The windows had long strips hanging down. They looked like decoration. Not dirty, not important. I didn't touch them. I finished my shift. I felt proud. I thought I did everything right. I walked home smiling. I had a job. I didn't need to talk. I thought I was safe. But I was wrong. The talk I didn't want. The next day, my boss was waiting. "Sarah," he said, "can we talk?" My heart dropped. Someone saw dust on the blinds in room B7. Blinds. That word again. He asked, "Did you miss it?" I said, "I didn't know what blinds meant." He looked surprised. "You didn't ask?" "There was no one to ask," I whispered. He crossed his arms. "Sarah, you must understand the checklist. This is not the first time." I said, "I cleaned everything else." He sighed. "We need someone who can follow directions." That sentence again. It always means goodbye. The word I needed. That night, I searched the word blinds. Window covers made of strips. They block light. I saw the picture. Those long strips on the window. I had seen them. I had touched them, but I didn't clean them. I cried, not because I lost the job, but because I was so close to keeping it. It wasn't the dust. It was the silence. I didn't lose my job because of dust. I lost it because I didn't ask. I didn't know how to say, "Excuse me, what does this word mean?" That night, I made a promise. Next time I don't understand, I will ask, even if my voice shakes. It was a small promise, but it gave me strength, and it helped me keep going. If today's words touched your heart or helped your voice, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, every day brings a new chance to speak your truth. So come back tomorrow. Your next English moment is waiting.